All right. Let's get to Mobad. I tried to reduce today's story so that, but as you can see, this Princella stuff has taken over the room. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about Mobad and Iyabo and Naira Marley. Yeah. Let's talk about this. So yesterday, news broke out that last night after the show, after we left, news broke out that Naira Marley is attempting to sue Iyabo for 500 million naira. That sounds like the equivalence of about a little bit less than $5 million. Okay, Naira Marley is trying to sue. Let me see if I can find the actual story, and then I got a couple of video clips that I want us to respond to. Okay. But since last night, you have a lot of people. We've seen quite a lot of people engage this conversation in some very, very interesting way. So let's use it was 17 hours ago. Let's use this Punch News conversation. Punch News reports Nigerian entertainer Afeez Fashola, also known as Naira Marley. My throat is itching me. I hope I'm not catching anything. Am I missing anything in the chat? What's going on? Let me finish reading this. Nigeria entertainer Afeez Fashola, also known as Naira Marley, has taken legal action against actress Iyabo, alleging the dissemination of false and defamatory content on our Instagram account. All right, and I'm going to read the actual letter from his lawyer to Iyabo. It says, demand for the sum of 500 million naira as damages. That's about, again, a little bit less than $5 million. As damages for the libel, falsely and malicious publish of Aziz Fashola, aka Naira Marley, on your official Instagram handle. First of all, you have to prove that it's malicious. Okay, I'm glad that I've seen that word right there. Okay, you have to prove that it's malicious. Okay, but let's get into the rest of it. All right. We are solicitors to Aziz Fashola, aka Naira Marley, an internationally renowned British and Nigerian singer artist with over 7 million followers, hereinafter referred to as our client, pursuant to whose instruction we write concerning the above-headed subject matter. It is necessary to preface this letter by stating that in recognition of the iconic status of our client, the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) engaged him to use his skills and platforms to put out content that would discourage millions of his followers and Nigerian youth from substance abuse. It is our instruction that sometimes in September 2023, you maliciously and falsely published of and concerning our client on your official Instagram and do Iyabo first praise the following words. It is our instruction that sometimes in September 2023 you maliciously, okay, that maliciously thing is, they keep repeating it. They will have to prove that. Okay. Now, I'm not sure how malicious a person can be if they don't really know you like that. If you can't, remember we talked about motives here before in the past. You're going to have to show some other motives outside of Mobad. That's a lot of work. Are you ready for that? Okay. So, Punch News, the reporter, continues. In a letter sent to Ojo, Naira Marley's lawyer, Olalekan Ojo, outlined the accusations made in the September 2023 post, stating that the actress accused Naira Marley of engaging in spiritual and physical dealings with the late singer Ilerioluwa, widely known as Mobad. The lawyer further asserted that Ojo accused Naira Marley of causing mental harm to Mobad, whom he referred to as a brother. Okay, so now if she said that you caused mental harm there's a blurry line there, right? So, two things, right? Mental harm is such a vague thing that they might just have to ask you, what do you mean by mental harm? And then the burden of proof will come back on you because it's such a big thing, right? But they could say, oh, it's just an opinion. It depends on who can argue the most, who can argue the best, and it depends on who has evidence, right? So, and if evidence is hard to come by in this kind of case, Baba, you go shalaye tired, or maybe she go shalaye tired.
You go explain because no evidence.
Anyway, so let's keep going. I'm reading the Punch report. The lawyer further asserted that Ojo accused Naira Marley of causing mental harm. Okay. I'm continuing the letter that they wrote to Iyabo now, right now. It is our further instruction that on 18th September 2023, you published or caused to be published, Okay, all right. Caused to be published on the same Instagram handle the following words of and concerning our client under the caption, you, Naira Marley, sabotaged and dealt with Mohbad, actress Iyabo tells Naira Marley. Even I, this is Iyabo, they are quoting her now. Even I have sent boys to you, Naira Marley. You disappointed us, wallahi, but you had a hand in everything that caused that boy pain, agony, trauma. You had a hand in it, and you say you don't. You got to come out and defend that. Okay? She's saying you have to come out and defend that. Okay. That doesn't sound like a direct accusation, because that statement is not yet complete and say you have to come out and defend that. Okay. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just thinking like a normal person. What do I know? Right? Cap, but you get it, right? You frustrated him, dealt with him spiritually, mentally, physically. Come out and arrest me that I said it, and let's go to court. Do you understand? She said. And you ask question. I have asked you a question. You called him your brother. Come out and defend. How is your brother? Naira Marley, we heard your story. All right, so just in case some of you have forgotten what we're talking about, let me see if I can pull up a quick clip. There you go.
To what Naira Marley said, that he's running mad, or he's mad running. So, I mean, when you already have, let me tell you something. People say, oh, Iyabo, let me deviate a bit. 2 seconds, I'll come back. People say, oh, Iyabo, but then you don't used to talk, you used to be very quiet. That's what I'm a product of the society. I have been so pushed to the wall that I don't even care no more. Because all dying, and one day person go die, no be two, and I can never. The worst thing I would ever do in my life is fear death. I would never fear death because I would die. Why would I fear what will kill me? It is what I will eat tomorrow. And the bills that we pay tomorrow, that's the one I worry about too. Because I don't know how it's going to be. But that death will happen to everybody. But not everybody has that liver. But this boy tried. He tried. He sang it in his song. He said it in his words. But he's your friend and he's your brother. What did you do? You are shattered. But they kept bullying him here and there. Doing this to him, that and this. What did you do? Where's his music? Where's his money? Where's his royalty? I heard you. Naira Marley, he deserves a befitting burial. Let's leave that aside. We will bury him. And justice. And that justice starts with you. Naira Marley, that justice starts with you. You need to be responsible for his son's upkeep, life, through his music that he did when he was alive. And that means you must pay that boy his royalty. You must do the needful. You must release his catalogs to him. Justice will start with you, Naira. Justice will start with you. It will start with you.
All right, so that was Iyabo Ojo. That's what she was doing in September. This is why she's being apparently about to be sued. That's why she's getting this letter. I don't know if this is cease or desist. It's a warning, but let me get through it, right? So it's Naira Marley, we heard your story. The above quoted, and now I'm okay. The letter continues. The above quoted words in the publication set out above were in their natural and ordinary meanings defamatory of our client, and have exposed him to public odium, ridicule, and contempt. All right. See, if you now, when I read that just now, I'm reading it with you guys, by the way. But when I just read that just now, this is what comes to mind for me.
Not be juju be that.
You were accused of being the cause of why a guy, like, what do you expect? Precisely what you should expect is ridicule, odium, whatever that means, and contempt. That's what you should expect, right? Because why the public was dragging you, right? I guess it's easy to pick on the big. Shout out to Bongoli on Daddy Free Show. He said they needed to pick on the biggest fish. I'm going to play some video from Daddy Free's platform earlier on today, just literally a few hours before we started. Anyway, alternatively, by way of innuendo, the above quoted words meant and understood to mean that our client was complicit in the alleged murder of Ileriolu Aloba, aka Mohbad. All right. You're going to have to prove that in court. You can't just say it means that, right? But anyway, let's continue. Our client's attention has been drawn to another publication published on your official Instagram handle with so much online engagement, which is a slanderous innuendo that our client had a hand in the death of Ileriolu, aka Mohbad, and same was shared by a popular blog, Instablog Niger. In the above circumstances, our client requires of you within 7 days after the receipt or delivery of this letter an unequivocal retraction of the. I'll continue the letter in a second, but this is what Punch is reporting. Mohbad, Naira Marley accuses Iyabo Ojo of defamation, demands 500 million naira. Naira Marley's attorney is seeking a redress of 500 million naira from Ojo and a public apology. This is according to Punch News. You get it? This is laughable at best, you know. Now, a lot of smart, quote-unquote, intelligent Nigerians have taken this as an opportunity to flex their intelligence muscle, all right? The council asked that the apology be posted on Ojo's demand, posted on Ojo's official Instagram account and published in a national daily. According to Naira Marley's lawyer, failure to adhere to the condition placed before her would force them to file a lawsuit against them. Okay, so I'm continuing the letter now. All right, so official Instagram handle Iyabo Ojo first praise in September 2023 or thereabout. This public apology is to be published on your official Instagram handle and also on National Daily within 7 days from the receipt of this letter. Please be informed that failure to comply with our client's demands will leave us with no other choice than to commence legal proceedings before the High Court of Lagos State against you for the following reliefs. 1. 500 million naira being damages for the libel in respect of the words published of and concerning the claimant Aziz Fashola, aka Naira Marley, on your Instagram handle. Number 2, public apology. Number 3, injunction restraining the defendant by herself, her servants, and otherwise howsoever from repeating the same or similar libel published of or concerning the defendant on the defendant's handle, on the defendant's handle, Instagram handle, or by any other means, without prejudice to our client's proposed claims against you and in compliance with the practice direction of the High Court of Lagos State, which requires parties to first explore amicable means of settlement before instituting an action. Our client is open to an amicable settlement of these issues. Our client therefore proposes that you communicate your terms towards an amicable resolution of these issues within 7 days of receipt of this letter. Failing which, our client will proceed to commence legal proceedings without further recourse to you. Please note that this letter is issued in compliance with the High Court of Lagos State Practice Direction on Pre-Action Protocol. Thank you. If you're a lawyer, speak up, I guess. But obviously this is not how human beings talk. This is a human being trying to manipulate, justice in their favor, right? Anyway, Naira Marley accuses, let's see, the letter in part reads, we are solicitors, okay, already got that. It's necessary to preface this letter by stating that in recognition of the iconic, okay, they're just repeating themselves. All right, what do y'all think? All right, so while we're talking about this, justice for Mohbad, hashtag justice for Mohbad, right? Mohbad passed away September 13, 12, something like that. There was a lot of speculation around his death, and he had history of accusing his former record label boss, Naira Marley, of bullying him or sending people to bully him because he was trying to leave the record label. And the evidence are everywhere on the internet. There are videos of him. Well, I don't want to call that evidence, but there are videos that we saw on the internet of him shouting out and crying out for help and asking for help everywhere. Okay, and we saw those videos. Those videos are still floating around. So after his passing, about 2 weeks later after his passing, some people were starting to make some noise already. They want justice for Mohbad. Iyabo, who is an actress, Nollywood actress, decided that she wanted to take part, particularly by way of her charity organizations, to take part in seeking justice for Mohbad, who is an Afrobeat artist who passed away. And she took to social media handle and she started calling out Naira Marley to come and answer to the allegations against him. That was the overall message I got from a lot of the stuff she said. She was calling him out to come and answer to the allegations against him with regards to the bullying that spanned more than a year before his passing. That's what I got from it. So anything else other than that, we have to be proven in court, right? Somebody said the proof of burden is on Iyabo. I don't think so. The proof of burden is on you, that you are making the lawsuit. You're gonna have to prove that this person actually created the damage, that there was nothing going on before. Now, some people said, okay, she's a superstar, so she's responsible. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. That's not how that works. I don't think so. Okay, even in Nigeria, I don't think so. I think it's easy to wrap all that up in English discombobulaya and mix it all up with nonsense, intelligent, smartish nonsense, and think that this is another opportunity to exercise or flex your intelligence muscle. The reality is that the overall message was calling him out to come and answer to the allegations against him by the general public, particularly because the general public has seen on social media this young man, 27-year-old, when at his passing, was asking for help, including asking for help from the Nigerian police, which looked like it was completely ignored. That's what I remember. I don't have all of the details. Okay, so he was released. He immediately came back. Well, some almost 2 weeks later or something, he came back to the country along with his alleged accomplice, Sam Larry. They came back. They were picked up at the airport in Nigeria, and they were taken straight to the custody, and they were in custody for 21 days or something like that. They were released recently. After they were released, they were on the internet doing this and flexing whatever they were doing. Which again, I personally don't think there's any proof that he did anything to take that boy's life. But a lot of people have also adjusted their rhetoric to say, hey, there's bullying and there's taking life. There's two different things. They want justice, particularly with regards to the bullying. That's what people were shouting out for. And some people say you can't claim that after the person passed away. Yeah, sure, we'll let the police handle that. Okay. But the reality at this point is that Nigerians have already been forgotten about this. They're already forgetting about this. And this young man, he wants to exercise his right. He has the right to go to court to file a case for libel, I guess. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it's a waste of resources. Sorry. I don't care how much English they know how to speak. I think it's a waste of resources because it was obvious, and just like it was obvious, it might not be obvious in legal letters and legal discombobulaya letters and languaging and stuff, but to the normal human beings that will sit on those, either I don't know if they will have jury or they will have a judge, they will look at it and say, she's calling you out to come and answer to the case that the public was. That's what this was. That's what's going to end up. That's what this case is going to end up in. Okay. So a lot of people already taking sides here, and I see a lot of people that just they're completely disconnected from how this world works. They think it works based off of. There's a reason why we need the papers that we write, all the written paper, all that kind of stuff. There's a reason for that. It's because we normally don't operate that way as normal human beings. Okay, we write those things to add structures to ourselves, but eventually humans win. Their behavior win. Their results, like the way that's always win. Okay. That's the reality. That's why we see we do course correction and we go back and forth, and it's somewhere in between. That's why there's amendments in laws that were written down. It's not written in stone. There are amendments. So he's wasting everyone's time. And those that are speaking English are also wasting our time. We will listen for clues like we're about to right now. But this happened on Oga Polo came up to defend this girl. And he got caught up in the emotions of everything. I think he did well, but I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't do that. I don't see how that benefits anything, but it benefits us. Well, let's just see. I'm gonna play some of these videos. No, before I play video, pardon me. Let me come to the chat a little bit, Jerry. Dilo says she ain't never lie. You talking about Iyabo Joe, right? Nati says Naira Marley wants her to bring Oga Polo's money. Speaking of Oga Polo, let's watch that right now. That lawyer won't just chop Naira Marley money or loan. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. He has no case, right? And then the people that are arguing about it, they get stuck in the semantics. Somebody came on Daddy Free's platform and said he has a case in court, and then this other guy was like, "What case? Tell me." Like, semantics. That's semantics. Okay, we know it doesn't have. There's investigation case. Okay, there's investigation going on. The investigation is what she meant. The girl couldn't defend herself, but I just watched for clues, But some people, they can't wait to flex their intelligence muscle. Let's watch a little bit.
In Houston here, when this thing, that is the time this thing started. He went over 2 weeks.
It's a waste of politician, aka public money, because those are their other grandfathers. Other grandfathers.
Just check the date Iyabo did that video, because he flew into Nigeria, went to Abuja for a few days before he came back to Nigeria, and he called me. I'm tired.
Whenever Oga Polo said he, it's more likely he's talking about Iyabo Joe. Just keep that at the back of your mind for comprehension.
I saw her doing that. What I'm trying to say to you is, Iyabo didn't started this. This is over 2 weeks or 1 week. The whole world, the whole Nigeria are seeing videos. Am I making sense, please?
Yes, I'm adding this point now. Okay, sir. At the point when Iyabo came in,
yes,
at least we've not gone to the street. We've not gone to the street when Iyabo came to this issue, and we've not gone to protest when she visited the said person. You understand?
No, we have. No. There are some other states that has already going on.
I'm talking about one that happened in Lagos, where the people were.
What happened in Lagos is when okay, finish up so that I say, because I know that Iyabo didn't started this.
I'm not saying who started it. I'm just saying at the point when she joined the whole thing, because she's okay. When she joined, she now started leading, because to the rest of us, she was actually the one leading this particular movie.
Yes.
Now, when she started leading this, I am sure that when she went to visit the family, she gets to know the actual thing that happened.
No, when she went to the family, that's all I'm saying. Social media is so confusing. When she did that live whatever, and all this thing now come to life. First and foremost, the police guys is the first people that call her. And that time they now say that they will do a peace walk in Lagos. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which, when the police called her, she went to police station, and the police said to her, "Don't do that police walk. Let's do our investigation." And she came back and announced it. Go to her page. I think no matter if she had deleted everything, but when she came back, he said there's no more. We cannot control the people, but they understand what I'm saying. But we are not going to do the.
When this thing started, I started following Iyabo. But at a point, I had to pull out from my phone because I feel like there was.
We don't care. We don't care that you've stopped unfollowing him.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't. I don't care.
We don't care. We don't care.
Certain things she didn't open up, and she's still protecting up to this moment. So it got some people like me upset, and that is why I.
We don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't. I don't care.
We don't care that you stopped unfollowing Iyabo. Jesus Christ. These people, man. So this lady is defending Naira. Now she will claim she's not. I think at some point she said, I'm indifferent. That's not the word. She used the word. Once they have to say that, you know that they're exactly that. She's not biased. Right? Oga Polo go explain tire.
Explain because no evidence.
Oga Polo go explain tire. Explain to these people. Wrong move. Entertaining though. Jane, shout out to Jay, says, I beg Ola, leave my brother-in-law alone with his is he or her. No, I was trying to help people so they know what they're talking about. We all do that. I don't do it that bad, but I do mix in he or she or sometimes, you know. My English is not that good either. Dealer says, Obim looks like he will use money to spoil you. You will ignore his speech. Obim, listen, just leave Oga Polo. Like Jane said, let's leave Oga Polo alone.
Follow that. Because of this, I started following her because I believed in what she was doing. But my question goes like this: when she gets to know the actual truth of what happened, why didn't she come out to the society, to the public, to open up?
No, she did. No, let me.
She's done the most coming out to tell the public what's going on. She's done the most.
Sorry.
She's done the most coming out to tell the public what's going on. It's literally people that are quiet about this. This is what I mean by when you try to help people, they will show you shiggy. They will drag you along the help that you're trying to grant.
Let me land now. Let just come.
I think Iyabo never did that.
No, listen.
She's the only one that's been doing that. If anything, Tonto helped a little bit. She's the only one that's been doing that. She should come and vomit everything they're saying at the police to you. See the entitlement.
These nuts.
When now the police take over the case, it's to me that even tell her police has taken over the case. The autopsy they have brought the guys back to examine the autopsy.
Baba is saying it's Iyabo that actually spoke out, that allowed the police to start digging into this. It was hard that was spoken out, that allowed the body they went to exhume the body and started the investigation. It was all credit to her. Literally. But you have half of Nigerians dragging her now.
You need to leave. But if it's me, I told her, I don't think you need to get involved with this. I'm going out this car. Because how can somebody get up and just fly? Because I'm taking care of this. Just let because you don't need anybody every day. Somebody will be insulting. People will be calling their name. It's not fair.
She has been on this case even as of last 2 weeks. She has been.
It is fair. If you jump on people's case and you're trying to help them and they drag you, it is fair. I want all of you now. Now, you need to be able to see ahead of yourself. Sometimes you do it for your own good because you are doing it. But for you not to expect that you'll be dragged, that is not accurate. Precisely, you'll be dragged when you put yourself out there and you decide to fight for justice for somebody. That's literally how it works. Because human beings are not your mates. Human beings are not your mates.
He shock you.
That's how it works. That's how life works. Oga Polo probably knows that, but he just wanted to grace Daddy Free's invitation.
Been on this case. What I'm saying is that, and I want to understand that
I will have to take off my video, please,
Sorry.
respectfully.
But then I cannot keep you on for long because the optic is not good.
No, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
so
I just have a
5
couple of
minutes,
questions.
and then I'll bring Pepper. If you're
Gift,
watching on TikTok,
quickly.
double click the screen, pop my money gun. We've got Bongoli in the house. Oh yeah, Bongoli, you have 2 minutes.
Yes, thank you very much. Good day, everyone. Good day, Nigerians. Good day, Oga Polo. I respect you. I honor you. I have one is a question, one is an observation, and one is a warning. So when we look at the French Revolution in 1789 to 1799, the people that actually led that revolution, the people give them the same treatment. So for people that are going out there and fighting for justice here and there, the people will always turn against you at the end of the day.
All right, he's saying what I just said. I still don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care.
All right. I'll leave him alone for that.
Second one, there was an allegation at you, Oga Polo, by a blog called QT Jules. And the blog during this Mohbad incident accused you, but they took the story down immediately. That did you actually pay Mohbad when he did a show in London? When he came to London and do a show, but they took that story down. They said they needed receipts because people that did shows with Mohbad, they were showing receipts that, oh yes, we paid Mohbad and all of that stuff. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is a lot of us are missing the point when we talk about defamation of character. If you notice yesterday, when I came on Daddy Freeze's program, I did not talk about the BULLYING. I didn't talk about the buying. That is not what this is about. This is about defamation of character. If I come here today on Daddy Freeze's program and say, Daddy Freeze, you did this, you did that. If Daddy Freeze felt that I have defamed his character, it can take me to a court of competent jurisdiction. Now, let every Nigerian on Daddy Freeze's platform today go out there and read the document that was filed. The document that was actually filed. Go and read it and you will see you frustrated, you spiritual, you mentally, you physical. Those things were in quotation. And that could be taken as you are defaming my character. So I'm charging you to court, or I will charge you to court, or whatever the case may be, to come and explain. Because you have defamed my character and you have made me lose revenue. You have made them cancel me because of these things that you have said. Now you are the biggest fish in the pond. Why should I go for the small fish? I'm going for you because you took food from my table. These are all, allegations and all of that stuff. So Nigerians, you understand the meaning of defamation of character. It's not about did Iyabo just say this? Did she say he buy him, or did she say he put? No, BULLY. No, that is not the meaning of defamation of character. I think
I've talked enough, my friend.
Sorry.
I think you talk too much. I think you talk too much.
No, Daddy, please, but it's okay. No problem. We'll meet at 9.
No problem.
Let me finish. I can answer you back. Let me finish. I can answer you back. Everybody can go to Google and Google what the defamation of character is. But what I'm trying to say to you is Naira Marley lawyers has written to Iyabo.
He literally said he talks too much. I think you've talked enough. He said it's enough. Remember I told you, these intelligent people always take over the mic and they keep talking and talking. They will try to say about 50 things in the same breath. If you want to talk about at least one of them at the same time, it's like, wahala. Baba is just, I'm tired. You talk too much. Enough.
Lawyers will return back looking back to Naira Marley. If they, like you said, if they want to see and they want to take this thing to another level, that's two of them need to do it. That's not us to be judging ourselves. Like what he said, I love it. What Naira Marley and Iyabo lawyers will do is to look at the case, look at what Iyabo said.
That's it. If you're going to literally not take sides on this, is very simple. He has the right to file a lawsuit. It will be addressed in court, to be addressed between the lawyers. That's about it. But if you're going in and you're going in just to prove that, without saying it exactly, just to prove that Iyabo is wrong, you're not as intelligent as you think you are. You're not. He has the right to file a lawsuit. But guess what? She has the right to answer. She's not going to tender an apology. Are you mad? Apology, Bitibawo. She's not going to tender any apology. Forget that thing.
Are you stupid? Are you a crazy person?
It's not going to happen. You know. Do you know anybody that's ever tendered such apology? I think the girl that was dragging Eniola Badmus online, I think she did. But that girl is not Iyabo Ojo.
Are you stupid?
That girl is not
Are you playing? What type of playing?
You're wasting your energy. But again, they have the right to file lawsuits. Okay, Bongo Lee, this guy is Bongo Lee on Daddy Free's platform. Is intellectual diarrhea at best. At best.
Look at what Naira Marley said or feel. They will go to court. Another second one is
you go to court.
My One Africa Music Fest. What are we come and they tell you whether I pay Mohbad to come to London to perform for 3 shows.
Anyway, are you guys ready for some basketballs? This is I'm gonna do a little bit over time for you all, okay, for the basketballs, okay. But that little comment he made about the blog post is something that he did pay Mohbad. Stretch yourself, stretch. Stretch it.
Sorry.
Bongo Lee is about to collect.
Is a disrespect to me as a person, because everybody that disrespect to me as a person, because why is it disrespect? Mohbad has a lawyer and they has a very quality things when she's alive, and I know they sign a contract. I know 100% they sign a contract, and I know 100% that contract is the loose allegation before even he entered the flight to come to London. You understand what I'm saying? For me to now opening up to know whether I pay Mohbad or I don't pay Mohbad or I fly Mohbad. Do you know that I give him even 3 shows when he came to? I'm the first person that give him shows for how many years ago, and I don't know where those people asking that question are to give him shows. And when you give somebody a show, is for free of charge. Who do that in Nigeria? Your job, I don't know whether you have a job where you are. Do you have a job and you get paid for your job, or you are doing?
I'm an engineer, sir. I'm an engineer, chemical engineer, so you can see me.
We don't care.
Don't care, still don't care.
We don't care.
But I cannot.
It was a rhetorical question. It wasn't a question.
Because of for reason.
This is the problem with people in intellectual diarrhea. They don't know. They try to act like stand on a stoic stone. And
do you get money when you work? You get money, yes? Or is this charity?
Answer.
Oh yes, I get paid. Sir, respectfully,
so what I'm
respectfully.
saying is, when you get
Sir,
paid,
respectfully.
listen.
When people say respectfully, they're about to get disrespectful if you allow them. Okay? If you allow them, okay? Listen, I'm all for freedom of speech. I don't think everybody needs to talk all the time. I don't even think I need to talk all the time. So there's no way I can expect you or give you that grace that you should be able to talk all the time. Okay? Even me, I don't feel like I should talk all the time. You know, so it's not everybody that needs to talk all the time. Just keep that at the back of your mind. Yeah, I'm not trying to practice anarchy. I think some people are just dangerous.
Listen to the question now. When you get paid, what I'm saying is, when you get paid, or when you, as a a international artist like he is has a quality lawyer. I know his lawyer as well. You are telling me that I just jokingly talked to Naira, what do they call him, Mohbad, to come to London, and I didn't pay him, and he come back. What do you know what insolence that means?
Let me see.
I'm a Hitler that commanded her to go to London and do 3 shows and come back and without pay.
Okay, sir, can I talk now, sir? Yes, sir.
No.
When I came,
you can't talk. He really doesn't want you to talk anymore. He was the special guest. He really doesn't want you to talk anymore. This is not a debate. And not all debates that show up as debate are actually debate. You have to pay attention to your surrounding, read the room. Social intelligence. Yeah. You just have to know when to. But, you know, I get it. If you decide not to, there's also consequences from there. You have the freedom to do what you like, of course. But let's...
came in on board, I said respectfully, I respect you, I respect everybody.
But you were disrespectful as far as he was concerned.
You are insinuating something and they don't need
sir,
to.
Can I talk, sir? Can I talk, sir? Sir, can I talk?
Oga Paulo can tell you that you don't mean this, sir. He can tell. It's like you're done. He said you have talked enough.
Sir, can I talk?
Bongoli, apologize for that question.
Even Daddy Free say apologize. Of course, I wouldn't apologize, but he found himself in that position. He can't read the room, realizing that's not really his stage. But hey, maybe he should apologize. Not just to Oga Paulo, to Daddy Freeze too.
No, Daddy Freeze, Daddy Freeze, Daddy Freeze,
Hold on, that question.
Daddy Freeze.
Oga Paulo is upset.
Daddy Freeze, please. Daddy Freeze, I said something. I quoted a blog. I was not asked.
We don't care what you said.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
You will collect this glass. We don't care at this one. He doesn't care. But
no, you quoted the blog. Why didn't you do that? Quoted the blog. Why didn't you write to the blog back and make your conversation before you come to me?
Sir, sir? This is what I said according to QT Jules blog. When all of this Wahala
Listen
started.
to me.
You don't want me to talk. You don't want me. Daddy Freeze, this is not fair now. Let me talk now.
No, but
please, sir.
But you see, the problem is you have started on the wrong foot.
Daddy Freeze, like, these are my oga. These are my oga. That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to play fair, but like I tell you all the time, life is not fair anywhere. Nobody cares about anything outside of their feelings. Okay? Who do you think is in their feelings on this stage? Everybody's influenced. Everybody. That's just how life works. All right? So don't go there and be asking for fairness. You need to listen actively to what's going on. Read the room. Engage your power. Never mind fairness. Okay? All right? You probably already do enough fairness. Okay? The other person is not playing fair because you collect.
Is the kind of people that destroy Nigeria, gossiping unnecessarily, trying to think they're smart, but they are.
Sir, I'm destroying Nigeria. I'm destroying Nigeria.
Now he's stuck on I'm destroying Nigeria. He's trying to make another point, but he's stuck on the semantics of destroying Nigeria. Baba is caught up in his emotion, rightfully so, because you accused his livelihood. You say he didn't pay Mohbad. That clip can be cut and taken to Istanbul, Nigeria by the time we wake up in the morning. Okay, this is his way. He knows how to defend. He typically doesn't even do this type of interviews. So, for you to expect him to now use all the right words because you are chemical engineer in Alabama, so Baba, you collect. He doesn't care.
You are the kind of people, because I don't know the blog you are talking about. You are telling me as a person that is branded. You are telling me that is you are an engineer. You know, no. You are telling me you're an engineer and you don't know that there's a contract, and you are telling me that you work in a place and somebody will tell you come to another place to come and enjoy yourself when you know you are working
they didn't get
that
paid.
Place, and you are asking me whether you get paid on that or not.
Clearly, there's value in that person going, even if they didn't get paid cash. They went for whatever reason. That's what he's trying to say. But there's some kind of arrangement that has been made, and it was just a question. It's just a debate. There's nothing wrong with that. But also, you should be okay with the repercussion, right? It's still a debate. No problem.
And you come and tell me, me and you will start talking, and I will tell you yes.
Daddy Freeze, can I? Mommy, please, can I? Mommy, please. Mommy, can you tell him to stop?
You know, I pay him. Look at him. You are
Daddy Freeze.
Yes.
Daddy Freeze.
Daddy Freeze said yes.
Please, can I have a right to respond, Daddy Freeze.
No, you do not have a right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Just this right.
Oh, you're right.
You have a right to call a left in me.
Yeah,
I'm going. If it's like that, I'm going out.
Baba said, if it's like that, I'm going out. I'm leaving. You don't have a right. You don't have a right until you engage your power. Then you will have bigger than rights. You don't have a right. Everything is privilege. Everything, all the conversations, all your relationships, it's a privilege. You have the right to decide how you want to conduct yourself in a social gathering, in a social environment. Your emotional intelligence, you have the right to decide how you want to do that. You also have all the right to all the consequences that comes with that. Okay? But no, you don't have the right to this conversation because Ogapolu said, I'm out, if that's what it's going to be. You don't get to talk anymore.
No, please.
No, Daddy, please.
I'm going out. If you don't let me now, I'm going out.
I bet you do.
I will talk to you later. That please.
Daddy, please, I did not.
I'm out.
Speak to this kind of people. I know my.
You know, I told you.
Honestly, I don't engage such type of people too. They're very smart, intelligent. Once you say one word, they hang on to the word. It's the semantics of the word. If you're not very careful, they'll pull out dictionary meanings for you, and they will completely disconnect and be dismissive to everything that's going on, the actual experience, right? Well, life will show them Pepe. Nobody owes you a conversation. They don't. They don't owe you any conversation. You don't have a right.
That time, now 1 minute I get. Let Pepe Room also ask. No talk again, I beg Bongoli. No talk again. You get why? You don't heighten the politics.
You get why?
Calm down.
I did not ask a question, Daddy Freeze. I did not.
No, you do not have the right to a question, bro. Okay? You're a smart guy and all, but no. It's over. This is how real life works. This is how it works in real life. You, especially in Nigeria, you get shut down if you don't know your power.
Question. You can't even talk.
I did not ask a question.
You come and talking
That is not what I was insinuating.
Listen. You tell me you're an engineer, but the way you talk is it how to
engineers
talk?
don't collect. Oh.
That is not what I said.
If you are a blog, if you are that blog, and you know what you are saying.
For the sake of peace, I've removed.
Guess who got removed?
Bongoli. For the sake of peace. Bongoli.
It's not for the sake of peace. Daddy Freeze understands his politics. He knows how to play where. He knows it. He's very good at it. I applaud him for that. You know, I can appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Please, to be fair, the question you asked was a question that would have infuriated me. Now, respect we Polo get for me, now even make us still remain. Me, I for come out. That kind of question.
The bottom.
So, because the question was
a grown-up man that is being a musician, have a lawyer, have everything, and they can't.
That's the rhetoric. That's the truth. You're a grown-ass man. You signed a bad contract. I was just watching Franklin yesterday on a clip saying, at 23, he signed it. They took all his publishing for years. When he signed at the age of 23 in the 90s, early 90s. You're 23, you're a grown man. That's how it works. You want to be fair? No, you go there, you negotiate. Not fairness, you negotiate to win. Okay? You negotiate to get the other person to continue to show up to their own part, and you win. You take all of it. Why? Because the other person is trying to do the same thing. Okay, you don't go there to negotiate for fairness. It's not real life. It's just you're fantasizing. That's not how life works, you know. If anything, at an emotional level, you're still being beat. They might even give you cash. At an emotional level, somebody is taking over your territory. So there's nothing wrong with fairness, don't get me wrong, but the obsession with fairness, you collect.
His bag, Cali, go to London, go to Manchester, go to this thing, just do for show for free. Can you imagine the attitude of how people asking questions? So tomorrow it became like, oh, Polo has said this, Polo has said that. I have taken the whole world of Afrobeat to every part of the world.
That's a fact.
And all of them get paid.
We've seen it.
Everywhere.
If they didn't get paid, that's their own palava. We're going to assume they have gotten paid. Now, the question, there's nothing wrong with the question he asked. But like D-Love said here, it's not everybody that can tolerate all that passive-aggressive nonsense. They can smell it and they will cut you short. They'll silence you before you get to continue because you don't know how to read a room. You look around you, you can see this happening all the time. You know, it's happened to me before. You don't know how to read a room, you get shut down. You learn from it, hopefully, but most of the time they don't learn from it because they get stuck on the obsession with being right. But I was right. Baba, you have no rights. You just got caught off the show just like that. Eat that, take that, take that, take that. Shout out to PDD, take that. Terrible.
People will pay millions of dollars.
They do pay them millions of dollars in kind, in money, taking care of them, flying them abroad, seeing abroad for the first time. Is this enough? We don't know. That's between them. He thought he could get away with the passive-aggressive stuff we do here in the US. He forgot he's dealing with an Igbo man. Lobato. Even here, it's not everybody you can deal with. They can get away with that. Most people you can't. They will get caught up in their emotions and, you know, you just collect, you know. Now to be fair on Obim, no one has come out to accuse him, and if there's any, then no one has said anything. He said there's a blog, but the blog is taken down now. So I'm supposed to believe you that there was a blog and it was taken down. That's it. Let's just call this a day. I want to appreciate all of you for being here. We had a fantastic week. We do Mondays through Thursdays now, but don't forget we do have let me share this with you before I leave. We do have Brother Ben next. Okay, we have Brother Ben next, so please make sure you come here and support him. We're gonna have a conversation around the red flag, December 16, 2023. We're gonna set up. I'm actually gonna do a test run with my uncle right now, so we can come back and do that show properly. So you might see that back on the calendar somewhere. But Brother Ben, December 16th, Saturday. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. Is our special. Also on Sunday, I will be here with my friends. Okay, Lady and Kenny. On Sunday, yeah, Sunday 5 p.m. And of course on Wednesday, next Wednesday, we'll have Auntie B here with us, hanging out with us. And we will have shown on December 23rd. And we have one more show after that. I will announce that very, very, very soon. All right. I want to say thank you for being here. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate all of you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as we're done with this. Shout out to you. Thanks, D-Love. I appreciate you. Hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on Saturday. Peace.
Beautiful girl. Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.